Joe, a 4-1 defeat, a second consecutive 4-1 defeat, but I imagine you're a bit more positive about that performance than Tuesday's.
I've aged about 30 years in 4 days, 5 days. Just can't get my head around that. Well, I can. We were outstanding for half an hour. We really were. Moved the ball really well. We were brave. We were doing things that we haven't been doing, and we were really, really good. I must say, I was really pleased with us. But just conceding after you score straight away, just hold on to a lead for just a little period of time where it gives us a chance just to maybe reset and just close the game down in different little periods of the game. But we just look. And I said it before to you, Leon, but I've never ever seen a team concede a goal or goals as bad as we do. I've been involved now and managed and coached at different levels and different genders and women's football for 15 years and the younger stuff and this men's stuff now and decent level of football. It's okay. And I've never ever been in a team that concede goals as bad as we do. Doesn't matter who we play there. Doesn't matter who plays on the pitch. We concede the worst goals ever. And that is costing us so much. It really is. I said to you the other day that teams low down in the league don't concede goals as bad as we do. Teams have to work hard to score goals, not against us. We have to work so hard to create chances, which we have there against a good team. They're organised. Dave Strings has them playing a set way, and they're very good to watch. I must say, they're a good team. And for half an hour, it was a really enjoyable game of football. We were playing well, they were playing well, moving the ball, and it was a really enjoyable game of football that was just let down by our goals again that we've conceded. We've gone from being 1-0 up in control to 1-1 and still on top of the game to an absolute horrendous second goal before half time. A free header in the middle of the box in the middle of the pitch, that we've just let go. We haven't even tried to win it. They've turned, we've stood still as a back four, we're on our heels, we're not anticipating, and it's just a simple goal. I think, how many did they score? 3 just across the box and a tap in, I think it was. And that's like shocking, honestly. And then this third goal, we're not set, we're trying to play out to a right-footed left-back who's not comfortable. We're under a little bit of pressure, we've got 2-1 at half-time, and then straight after half-time, we're trying to play out for some weird reason when we're under a little bit of pressure instead of just taking the sting out of the game for a minute and staying in the game as long as we can and concede another horrendous goal. He is offside, by the way. He's absolutely no danger. He's 3-4 yards offside. But we can't rely on officials to keep doing it because they make mistakes. Of course they do, they're human. So we've got to do so much more to stop them. And it's so frustrating because, again, even after that, and then we conceded a shocking penalty, 4-1. But after that, we've tried to play again and we haven't created a lot. But we tried to play and be brave, and it doesn't reflect the game. They've had a couple of chances. Obviously, we're playing a little bit higher on the pitch, and injuries have killed us again. But I'm ugly enough, I'm thick-skinned enough. I take it, and we move on to next week because we've still got somehow a chance in a league where you can lose 11 games, 12 games, and still have a sniff of finishing in the playoffs, which is absurd. It really is. It's absolutely absurd. So we've still got a sniff, but we've got to reset. I've got a busy week. Secretary's going to have a very busy week on his hands because we are really bare bones. So yeah, busy week ahead. We move on to next week.
Is the biggest frustration that it kind of, particularly goals 2, 3 and 4, all seem to come in the same way, the same fashion?
Yeah, just the first goal was the first time they played really, and they moved us about, and it's a good ball in from Danny. To be fair, we've dealt with it, and we haven't really dealt. We haven't cleared it properly, and then they've kept the pressure going that we don't do. When we put stuff in the box, we don't get anywhere near close enough to react on a second ball. Where they get up the pitch and they land on second ball, so they're allowed to put constant pressure on you. We don't do that, and they've scored from it. So, a good goal from their behalf. But then the second, third, and fourth are just absolutely embarrassing. They really are. They're so bad. And people just got to watch highlights and say, look, how can we get past them? Right, just stick things over. They'll give you so many chances, and that's exactly what's happened. And just really bad goals. They're so bad. I keep saying it, and I'll get plenty of stick for it this week. I'm sure I will because I keep getting it. But about saying how bad our goals are, but it's about who plays there. We've tried everything. We've tried different people there. Tried playing a little bit of pace there. We haven't got much now, and bring a little bit of experience in. but we just concede horrendous goals, and that has never changed.
I think it's 15 in 4 games now conceded. So how do you sort of go about trying to change that before next week and a big final 5 games?
Men if we can, just 3 goalies and keep them out. Nah, just got to get some bodies in. Got to get people in who've got a bit of desire to want to run hard and keep the ball out of your net and stop conceding bad goals. And it's nowhere near good enough. We've got so much work to do this week, we really have, because it's got 5 games left. And last thing I want is this season just dying out. Because we've still got to push and. We're a fantastic club here that's really well supported, and people come and watch, and we've got to do it for them, and the brilliant club that we're at, we've got to do that for them. They've turned up against a brilliant crowd today. I don't know what it was, but 301, a fantastic crowd for this level of football. So we've got to push. Lads have got to want to look at themselves though, and look at themselves and say, am I doing enough? And plenty in there who aren't. So we've got a lot to do, but I love it, absolutely love it. That won't change. I manage a women's football team who were paying £40-50 a month to go and play in Plymouth and Newcastle and Gillingham and West Ham, and that was hard work. That's tough graft going with 11 players. This is a walk in the park compared to that. It really is. So let's put things into perspective. This is a walk in the park compared to that. It's a difficult spell for us, of course it is. But you've played 2nd and 3rd in the league. They're good teams. They're better than us. And we've been beat by them. So, we move on to now a few games where, they're winnable games. They're going to be extremely difficult, of course they are, but they're winnable games. So we go and try and win the games. Less Nirvana next week, improve massively. They really have, doing a good job there, the lads there. So a difficult game, difficult place to go. But we've got to fancy ourselves.
You're thinking that you might need some more bodies because, again, injuries today. Both fullbacks from Tuesday not involved today because of injury, and you've had to shuffle things around and have about 3 different centre-half partnerships today, and it feels like you're a bit bare-boned, and it felt that the game changed when Donzo went off.
Are you fit?
I can run.
Brian's fit, the chairman behind us. Donzo, I feel so sorry for him. He was absolutely outstanding right back. First time he's played there for us, he was brilliant. He was stepping in, he was aggressive. He was winning his duel with his winger. He was playing, he was getting us playing forward. So I feel for Lucini. Hopefully he's okay. I think it was his elbow, just landed on it. So hopefully Donzo's okay, because he was absolutely outstanding. That was the bright note out of today, until unfortunately went off after half an hour. So hopefully he's okay. And we've got to get some bodies in, mate. It's there for everyone to see. It's you see the teams and the bench, and we have got to get some bodies in. We've lost ranks now. His hamstring's gone. He said then, he's had a stop-start season. He just can't get fit. Barber hopefully be okay, but we'll see. Obi's come off with his calf. His calf's gone. So we've got to get some bodies in badly.